Some men don't fit the labels people are addicted to using. They're not chasing the weekend. They're not collecting nightlife stories like trophies. They're not performing for strangers. They're calm, quiet, consistent. And what's wild is that kind of man makes certain people uncomfortable. Because in a loud world, peace gets mistaken for weakness. And in a culture that's addicted to attention, a man who doesn't need it looks suspicious. Now let me paint the picture. A woman meets a man online. He's friendly, he's sharp, he's funny. He's the kind of guy who can talk about life, money, faith, ideas, without trying too hard. Then it happens. She asks what he likes to do. And he doesn't lie. He doesn't inflate. He says, "I like being home. I'd rather build a peaceful night than chase the same bar scene every weekend." And that single sentence flips the whole situation. Suddenly he's boring. Suddenly he's a waste of time. And instead of curiosity, she shuts it down before they even meet. Now let's be honest. That wasn't about him being unworthy. That was about him not being entertaining enough. Some people aren't looking for a partner. They're looking for a program, a human accessory. So when a man says, "I'm good, I don't need all that," it exposes something. Because a man with inner stability forces unstable people to face themselves. And that's why the calm man gets judged. But here's the part nobody says out loud. A lot of people cannot handle quiet. Silence feels like pressure to them. They can't sit in a room without grabbing a phone. They call peace boring. But the man who loves staying home, he doesn't collapse in stillness. He doesn't panic without stimulation. That's not a flaw. That's emotional strength. When solitude is chosen, people think clearer. They create more. Peaceful time alone can sharpen you, not break you. That's why some men protect their home like it's sacred. People assume the man who stays home is hiding. But what if he's simply done paying for nonsense? Many of them used to be outside. They used to chase the vibe. Then life started collecting payments. Friends disappeared. Loyalty became rare. And over time, the man realizes something. The outside world has a cost, a spiritual cost. And some men hit a point where they stop renting happiness. They want something that lasts. I'm not hiding. I'm protecting my sanity. That's not retreat. That's awakening. Now let's expose another lie. People think staying home means doing nothing. But look at what these men are actually doing. They're restoring cars. They're building businesses. They're learning new skills quietly. They're training their bodies with discipline. They're becoming present fathers. And because their progress doesn't make noise, people underestimate it. We live in an era where success is performative. If nobody saw it, it doesn't count. And that's why the calm man confuses people. Because he doesn't need witnesses. His growth is private. His wins are silent. He's not missing out. He's opting out. A wise man designs his environment, his lighting, his routines, because he understands your environment shapes your mind. So he builds a home that regulates him, a place where he can think clearly. That's why he protects it. Because his home isn't where he hides from life. It's where he prepares for it. Now let's get personal about relationships. A man like this doesn't hand out access easily. He's not entertaining chaos. He's selective. He watches patterns because his heart is invitation only. And when he lets a woman into his real space, it means he trusts her around his peace. The wrong woman can't stand him. But a grounded man, he can't be baited. He doesn't fold because you threaten to leave. He doesn't chase because you act distant. A man like this becomes dangerous, in the best way. Dangerous to distractions, dangerous to manipulation, dangerous to anything that tries to pull him out of alignment. Now for the women who understand this man, they experience something different. They're not competing with the world for his attention. He offers presence, peace. If you're the right woman, he doesn't need the club scene to feel alive. He can build joy right there in his home, with purpose. So let me talk directly to the man watching. If you prefer staying in, you've probably been judged. But here's the truth. There's a difference between isolation and solitude. Isolation is when you're cut off. Solitude is when you're focused and rebuilding. Make sure your home is a workshop, not a hiding place. And if you're a faith-driven man, you already know peace is alignment. Peace is when your life matches your values. So protect your peace, because the right person won't drag you out to prove something. They'll respect your sanctuary. This is Kingdom Comebacks.